Hey guys, welcome back to another custom ROM review for Redmi Note 7. This time we have Axion OS based on Android 16 and I did review this ROM before. So if you are looking for a ROM based on Nothing OS, you can't find it. But if you want to get a feel of Nothing OS, you can try Axion OS. So it does feel like Nothing OS actually. Obviously it is AOSP based ROM. You can't get Nothing OS features here, but you do get few features here and I will talk about them. So as you can see here, the version we are using is Axion OS version 2.2.1. Other features of the device is here. So 16 and the Axion OS version 2.2.1 unofficial for this device. And the security patch level is from 1st November 2025. The UI looks a little different than usual AOSP based ROM. Obviously not that much different. And the control panel is similar. In terms of network connectivity, I haven't faced any issue actually. So Bluetooth is working well, Wi-Fi is working well, and VoLTE Wi-Fi working well. Hotspot, as you can see here, working. So no issue in terms of network connectivity. In the lock screen setting, we do get all the typical option here, and we do get always show time and info, but when you turn it on, it doesn't work. So AOD is not working here. Obviously, it doesn't matter actually. Customization. So the UI is a little different than usual AOSP based ROM, as you can see here. Looks good actually. So we have our lock screen option. We can put some widgets there, as you can see. And we can put shortcut in the more option. Typical setting of the lock screen. And the home screen, we can change the color, layout, so icon size and theme, all these things available. And appearance option, so we do get system icon, app grid, font, and the shape. So we do get a lot of shapes here, as you can see. You can choose up to your liking. And in the more wallpaper option, we do get all the Axion OS based wallpaper and my photos. In the live wallpapers, we don't really get any wallpapers there. And as you can see here, there are a lot of wallpapers you can download, and Nothing OS wallpaper also you can download. So in terms of wallpapers, you are getting a lot here. And the UI is also pretty beautiful. In the app section, we do get clone apps, app lock, cloud media, and all sorts of things. Notification is similar to all other ROM. Storage, Android 16 based ROM always takes around 16 GB of storage. Battery, so the battery backup is quite good. I haven't faced any drain issue or anything like that. It does support fast charging, and we do get charging control option, as you can see here. We can schedule, custom schedule and limit, all these things available. And battery information option also available. Sound and vibration working well, no issue at all. And we do get few option here. The parallel volume control option is also available, and few other things like spatial audio, media, and few things there. Modes option is similar. In the display section, we do get adaptive brightness, which is working, and few option like double tap to wake and double tap to sleep, working well, no issue at all. And we don't really get any dedicated customization option here. So we do get status bar option in the display section. So quick pull down, Wi-Fi standard, clock position, and all the options are available here. We are not getting that heavy customization option here, but obviously it is good that we are getting all the features we need. Accessibility option is there. Security and privacy, we do get both face and fingerprint unlock and working well, no issue. So as you can see here, quite fast, no issue at all. And here we do get private space, advanced protection, so all sorts of things available. More security and privacy, app lock, extended unlock, SIM lock, all these things available. Location is working, password, passkey, and other things available. In the system setting, we do get Xiaomi Parts option or device setting. We can change the haptic feedback, notification LED, Mi sound enhancer, and few other things. and we can get better performance out of this ROM by putting it in performance mode. In the special features option, we do get few things here like experimental features, performance, security, and status bar setting. So in the status bar setting, we do get few things here. Spoofing option, as you can see here. Performance option, there are few things you can tweak. Gesture option is available. Sidebar option, if you want that, you can turn it on and it is working, as you can see here. Game space. One thing which is kind of really good about this ROM is that it is quite fast and quite smooth. I have been using this ROM few days now and I haven't faced any major lag or anything like that. It's quite smooth. In terms of application, we don't really get any kind of MIUI camera with this ROM. The camera application we are getting here is working well, no issue. And you can install Gcam. So Gcam is also working. Gcam does take time to load, but works. So as you can see here, no issue at all in terms of camera. We do get FM video application, but Redmi Note 7 doesn't support FM video, so it does not work. And we do get Biper FX. In terms of Google Photos, so unlimited storage is available, as you can see here. And Magic Editor is also working, but it does take time. So as you can see here, erase. And it is working. Other application like WhatsApp is working well. So you can log in. In terms of safety net, we are not getting any safety net here. So bank apps or payment application not going to work. So device is not certified. And it will ask me to relock the bootloader, as you can see. But ChatGPT is working. So that is available. In terms of phone call, as I said, Bo LTE and Bo Wi-Fi working well, as you can see here, HG mark. But call recording and video call is not working. Although we do get background call recorder here, but it does not really work. So that issue is here. And in terms of other features, we do get circle to search as usual. Slower side, but working well. As you can see. And in terms of gaming, so the gaming performance is quite good. I haven't faced any lag or issue, anything like that. Obviously, I did play in the default setting, did not change any setting here. And the performance was quite good. The game was playable. So no issue at all in terms of gaming. So if you are a gamer, you can definitely try this ROM. And we do get few widget and few option here. As I said, it is kind of give a vibe of Nothing OS. So in the widget section, we do get Axion widgets. So these widgets are available, which are similar to Nothing OS. And we can change the icon pack and everything here. So those things are available. In the home setting, we do get few option here. So as you can see, so the ROM is quite good actually. It is pretty smooth and one of the smoothest ROM I have tried actually. Obviously, like Infinity X and Evolution X also kind of works pretty similar way. But this one, as you can see here, it's really smooth and it works really well. So obviously this ROM got few few minor issues, but as far as usability goes, this is a perfectly usable ROM and pretty good ROM. So if you want to try this ROM, I will put the ROM link in the description below. That's all about it. Thank you very much for watching and I will see you in the next one.